Good afternoon, students. In this class, we learn about basic algebraic properties of complex number. For the last video class, we learn about how to frame the complex number in the rectangular form as well as how to plot the points in the organ plane. That is, we plot the points. Suppose 2 plus 3, how to plot in the organ diagram. Following points, how to plot in the organ diagram. We learn the addition and subtraction of complex number as well as multiplication of the complex number, multiplication of the two complex number, that is a plus ib into a minus b. How to multiply, how to add. Real part is added with the real part, imaginary part is added with the imaginary part. Similarly, if you multiply the two complex number, we separate the real part separately, imaginary part separately. For the last video class, we learn about all the addition, subtraction, multiplication of the complex number as well as in the rectangular form of complex number, as well as what addition, we learn how to plot the points in the organ diagram. Learn about the organ diagram. For this video class, we learn about the basic algebraic properties of the complex number. The properties of addition and subtraction of complex number are same as for the what numbers? For real numbers. We list that the basic algebraic property and verify some of them. So the properties of addition and subtractions of the complex numbers are same as the real numbers. So what is the property? What is the first property? See the property. The properties of complex number. Take down in your book itself. Listen carefully. Take your book and go through that one. See, listen. The complex number satisfy the following property under addition as well as the complex number satisfy the following property under multiplication. We learn about the closure property. Sorry, for 10th standard we learn about commutative property, associative property as well as identity. For this class we learn about the closure property. What is meant by closure property? For any two complex number z1 and z2, the sum also what? Z1 plus z2 also a complex number. What is the meaning for the closure property? Closure property is nothing but what? We add the two complex number or we subtract the two complex number, result also getting also a complex number. For any two complex number, z1 is a complex number and z2 is a complex number, then the sum, that is addition of z1 plus z2 is also a complex number. Suppose we add the two complex number or subtract the two complex number, we get the result also a complex number. This is what? Under addition, the property complex number satisfies the following property under addition. Again, closure property, the same thing. If for any two complex number z1 and z2, for any two complex number z1 and z2, the product of z1 and z2 is also a complex number. The closure property is very easy. This is the first time we learn about the closure property. What is the meaning of the closure property? Suppose you take the any two complex number, if we do the addition, the result also what? We do the addition for the complex number, the result also we get the complex number. Similarly for multiplication also, we take any two complex number, we multiply. That is the product is nothing but what? We multiply the two complex number, we get the result also a complex number. Next, see here the commutative property under addition. Commutative property. Here what? Commutative property under addition. Similarly, commutative property under multiplication. What is the for 10th standard itself, learn the commutative property. A plus B equal to B plus A. Similarly, for any two complex number z1 plus z2, z1 and z2 means z1 plus z2 equal to z2 plus z1. You remember the commutative property. A plus B equal to B plus A. For addition only, to satisfy the commutative property, satisfied only for addition. So for any two complex number z1 and z2 means z1 plus z2 equal to z2 plus z1. Similarly for multiplication also, the commutative property under multiplication. For any two complex number z1 and z2, z1 into z2 equal to z2 into z2. We know 4 3s are 12, 3 4s are 12. Similarly z1 into z2 equal to z2 into z1. This is what? Commutative property under multiplication. Next we know the associative property. The associative property means we take the three complex number. For any three complex number z1, z2 and z3. So a plus b plus c equal to a plus b plus c. Similarly z1 plus z2. See the bracket. z1 plus z2 right in the bracket plus z3 equal to z1 plus z2 plus z3 in the bracket. We now remember that associative property. z1 plus z2 in the bracket plus z3 equal to z3 plus which one is equal? z2 plus z3. This is associative property under addition. Similarly, associative property under multiplication. For any three complex number Z1, Z2 and Z3, that is nothing but what? Z1 into Z3, Z1 into Z3, you put it in the bracket, into Z3 equal to Z1 into bracket of Z2 into Z3. This is nothing but what? Associative property. You know about the commutative property as well as associative property. Next, additive identity. What is meant by additive identity? We know 1 plus 0 is nothing but what? 1. 0 plus 5 is also what? 0. This is nothing but additive identity. Additive identity is that there exists a complex number 0, 0 plus 0i, because 0 is what number? Real number 0i, such that for every complex number z plus 0 equal to 0 plus z equal to z. So additive identity is nothing but what? Keep it in 0. If you add or subtract, if you add the complex number, we get the result also a complex number. We get the same answer. Z plus 0 equal to 0 plus z equal to z. Identity means without changing the value. If you add with 0, the value of the complex number never change. The complex number 0 equal to 0 plus I is known as the additive identity. What is the additive identity of the complex number? 0 plus 0i. The additive identity under addition. Additive means nothing but what? Addition. Similarly, multiplicative identity. When you without change the multiplication, if 1 is multiplied with any number, we get the same result. Similarly, there exists a complex number 1. 1 equal to how to rewrite? 1 plus 0i. 1 plus 0i, such that for every complex number, z into 1 equal to 1 into z equal to z. If a number is multiplied with 1, we get the same result. Similarly, the complex number is multiplied with 1 or 1 is multiplied with the complex number, we get the same complex number. Therefore, the complex number 1 equal to 1 plus 0 is known as the multiplicative identity. 0 equal to 0 is additive identity. Keep it in mind. Additive identity is nothing but what? 0. Multiplicative identity is nothing but what? 1. So, next, additive inverse. Additive inverse is what? For every complex number z, there exists a complex number minus z. What is the meaning? Add to the additive identity, we get the 0. Because 0 is the additive identity. So, z plus, what is the inverse of z? Minus z. For every complex number z, there exists a complex number minus z, such that z plus minus z equal to minus z plus z equal to 0. That is, minus z is called the additive what? Additive inverse of z. What is the additive inverse of z? Additive inverse of z is nothing but minus z. Keep it in mind. Because a complex number and its inverse is and its additive inverse add, we get 0. So, minus z is called the additive inverse of z. Similarly, multiplicative inverse. For any non-zero complex number, for any non-zero complex number z, there exists but the result is 1 means that is called what? Multiplicative identity. That the W is called a multiplicative inverse of z. The W is called a multiplicative inverse of z. That multiplicative inverse is denoted by z power minus 1. Z power minus 1 or what? We rewrite as what? 1 by z. Either z power minus 1 or 1 by z. This is the multiplicative inverse of z. Additive inverse is what? Additive inverse of z is minus z. Multiplicative inverse of z is what? Z inverse or 1 by z. See, next, remember that distributive property for sets we learn about 10th standard itself. We learn about what? Commutative property, associative property and distributive property. New thing you studied is what? Additive identity, multiplicative identity. Similarly, additive inverse, multiplicative inverse. This is distributive property. We know about the distributive property. Multiplication distribute over addition. For any three complex number z1, z2 and z3. z1, z2 and z3. z1 into z2 plus z3 equal to z1 into z2, z1 into z3, z1 into z2 plus z1 into z3. This is nothing but what? Distributive property. Multiplication distribute over addition. Multiplied over addition. z1 into z2 plus z3 equal to z1 into z2 plus z1 into z3. Similarly, z1 plus z2 into z3 equal to z1 plus z2 into z3 equal to z1 into z3 plus z2 into z3. This is what? Distributive property. The distributive property, multiplication distribute over addition. Next, we will learn about the commutative property under addition. How to add the two complex number. Already studied. So, see what is the property only we learn about now. For any two complex number Z1 and Z2, we have Z1 plus Z2 equal to what we know? Z2 plus Z1. What is our commutative property? Z1 plus Z2 equal to Z2 plus Z1. A plus B equal to B plus A. So we learned the proof. What is the proof? Z1 equal to X plus I Y1. Z2 equal to what? X plus I Y2. Here X1, X2, Y1, Y2, everything is what? Belongs to the real number R. So Z1 plus Z2 equal to X1 plus I Y1, X2 plus I Y2. Equating the real part, X1 plus X2. X1 and X2 are what? Real. X1 plus X2 plus I into Y1 plus Y2. Now X1 plus X2 is rewrite as what? X2 plus X1. A plus B equal to B plus A plus I into Y2 plus Y1. So Y1 plus Y2 is rewrite as what? Y2 plus Y1. Next X2 plus IY2. Now equating become a complex number. X2 plus IY2 plus X1 plus IY1. X2 plus IY2 is nothing but what? X2 plus IY2 is nothing but what? Z2. X1 plus IY1 is nothing but Z1. So we take Z1 plus Z2. We get the result what? Z2 plus Z1. That is nothing but what? Commutative property under addition. Similarly, inverse property under multiplication. The multiply inverse of the non-zero complex number Z equal to X plus IY is what? X by X square plus Y square plus I into minus Y by X square plus Y square. Students, I saw the exercise number 2.3. Refer the book, go through all the property. The complex number chapter is very easy for you. So learn thoroughly for this. Then another what I given notes, take down from the video class. Take it properly and write in your classwork notebook very neatly. Understand and write. That is very important. You understand the sums and write. Try to do it yourself. One time you go through the video class. 1 or 2 times you go through the video class. Afterwards try to do yourself. What are the homework given? Do it properly. Students, listen here. I start exercise number 2.3. What is exercise number 2.3? First part. What is how many sums? Only small exercise having for the complex number. So first exercise I complete 2.1, 2.1. Now I start exercise number 2.3. What is the first question? If Z1 equal to 1 minus 3i, Z2 equal to minus 4i and Z3 equal to 5. We are going to prove that. What is the property we learn? Distributive property over addition. So Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 equal to Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. Here what? Z1 into Z2 into Z3 equal to Z1 into Z2 into Z3. So this is very easy sum. I explain now. Now see that one. If Z1 equal to 1 minus 3i, Z2 equal to minus 4i, Z3 equal to 5. Show that. What we are going to prove that? I do the first subdivision. First sum, first subdivision. Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 equal to Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. This is also distributive property over addition. It's not A plus B plus C. This is not distributive property. Associative property. This is associative property. A plus B plus C equal to A plus B plus C. Now listen. Z1 plus Z2. See LHS. Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. We take the LHS. What is our Z1? Z1 is nothing but what? Given in the question 1 minus 3i plus Z2 is what given? Minus 4i. So equating the imaginary part. This is 1 is the real number 1. Minus 3i minus 4i. Minus 3i minus 4i is nothing but what? Minus 7i. Add with the real part with the real part. Already for the last video, last exercise we learned. Add the real part with the real part, imaginary part with the imaginary part in the addition as well as for the subtraction. So 1 is the real part, keep it 1 as itself. Minus 3i minus 4i is nothing but minus 7i. First we find Z1 plus Z2. Next we find Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. What is our Z1 plus Z2? We get the result. Z1 plus Z2 is nothing but what? 1 minus 7i plus 5. What is our Z3? Z3 is nothing but what? Given the question. Z3 is given 5. So Z1 plus Z2 answer is what? 1 minus 7i plus 5. So 1 is the real part, 5 also real part. 1 plus 5 is nothing but what? 6. 6 minus 7i. This is the equation number 1. Now what is the RHS? Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. First always use the bracket. We do the calculation for always for the bracket. So Z2 plus Z3. What is our Z2? Z2 is minus 4i. See here. Z2 is. What is our Z2? Z2 is minus 4i. Z3 is nothing but what? 5. Z2 is minus 4i. Z3 is what? 5. So minus 4i plus 5. Very simple step. Again Z1. See the question. What is our RHS? Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. What is our Z1? Z1 is what? 1 minus 3i plus what is our Z2 plus Z3? Minus 4i plus 5. Now 1. This is the real part 1. This is the real part 1 plus 5. Add with the real part with the real part. 1 plus 5 is nothing but what? 6. Minus 3i minus 4i is nothing but what? Minus 7i. 6 minus 7i. So what is our, this is the second result. From the result 1 and 2. First result also what? 6 minus 7i. Second result also what you get? 6 minus 7i. So from 1 and 2, Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3 equal to Z1 plus Z2 plus Z3. We prove the associative property. Go through the property. Very, very easy for you. See the second subdivision. For the first sum, Z1 into Z2 into Z3. This is what? Associative property over multiplication. First one is associative property under addition. This is associative property under multiplication. Z1 into Z2 into Z3 equal to Z1 into Z2 into Z3. So I rewrite the question again. Z1 equal to 1 minus 3i, Z2 equal to minus 4i, Z3 equal to 5. So we take the LHS first. What is our LHS? Z1 into Z2 into Z3. First always find the bracket value. Z1 into Z2. Z1 is what? 1 minus 3i. What is our Z2? Minus 4i. So multiplied. Multiplication means what? Ordinary bracket algebraic multiplication. 1 into 4i is what? 4i. 1 into 4i is minus 4i. Minus into minus become 3. Minus 3 into minus 4 is what? Plus 12. Minus 3 into minus 4 is plus 12. I into I is nothing but what? I square. This is very important step. So minus 4i plus 12 into what one? 12 into minus 1. Because I square values, we remember that one. I square is nothing but what? Always remember I square is minus 1. I square is nothing but what? Minus 1. Remember for complex number, I square is minus 1. So I square equal to what one? Minus 1. So minus 4i plus 12 into minus 1. What happened? 112 is 12. Because first always rewrite the real part. This is the standard form of the complex number a plus standard form of the complex number c equal to what? A plus ib. Standard form of real number is nothing but standard form of complex number is a is the real part. First always write the real part as well as after write the imaginary part. So 112 is 12 minus 12 minus 4i. First we find Z1 and Z2. Next Z1 into Z2 into Z3. What is our LHS? LHS is nothing but what? LHS is Z1 into Z2 into Z3. So Z1 into Z2 into Z3. Z1 and Z2 value already find. Minus 12 minus 4i. Multiplied with only 5. Because Z3 is nothing but what? Our Z3 is what? 5 only. So what? Minus 12 into 5 is what? Minus 12 5 is minus 60. This is very easy. Minus 4 into 5 is what? Minus 20i. This is the equation 1. See, come to the RHS. What is our RHS? RHS is Z1 into Z2 Z3. So first always find the bracket value. Z2 into Z3. Z2 is minus 4i. Already I write it. Z2 is minus 4i. Z3 is nothing but what? 5. Z2 is minus 4i. Z3 is 5. So Z2 is minus 4i. Z3 is 5. 4 into 5 is nothing but what? Minus 20i. Again Z1 into Z2 into Z3. Z2 into Z3. What is our Z1? Z1 is what? 1 minus. Z1 is what? 1 minus 3i. 1 minus 3i. Now 1 minus 3i into, already we find what? Z2 into Z3. Bracket value is what? Minus 20i. So 1 minus 3i into minus 20i. 1 into 20i is what? Minus 20i. Minus into minus what? Plus 3 20s are what? 60. I into I is nothing but what? I square. Now minus 20i. This is 1 into minus 20i. Again minus 3i into minus 20i. Minus into minus plus 3 20s are 60. I into I is nothing but what? I square. Minus 20 plus 60 into I square is what? Minus 1. So minus 20 minus 60. So always write in the standard form. First you write the real part. Minus 60 minus 20. Minus 60 minus 20. Therefore Z1 into Z2 Z3 equal to minus 60 minus 20. This is the equation 2. See from 1 and 2. What is our 1? 1 is nothing but what? Z1 Z2 into Z3. This is equation 1. 1 also what we get, the answer is minus 60 minus 20. Similarly 2 also what you get? Minus 60 minus 20i. So from 1 and 2, Z1 Z2 into Z3 equal to Z1 into Z2 into Z3. Hence the result is proved. For the exercise number 2.3, I teach the second sum for the second subdivision. First division, do it yourself. Because this is also very easy for you. What is the question given? Z1 equal to 3, Z2 equal to minus 7i, Z3 equal to 5 plus 4i. We are going to prove that Z1 plus Z2 into Z3 equal to Z1 into Z3, Z2 into Z3. This is nothing but what? Distributive property, multiply addition over multiplication. So we just listen. What is the given? You use it. What is the symbol given? Is substitute the complex value and substitute. That's enough for you. Z1 plus Z2. First take down the LHS. Z1 plus Z2. What is our Z1? Z1 is what? 3. Z2 is what? Minus 7i. Z1 equal to 3, Z2 is what? Minus 7i. So Z1 plus Z2 is nothing but what? 3 minus 7i. Again, Z1 plus Z2 into Z3. And what is the Z1 plus Z2? Z1 plus Z2 is what? 3 minus 7i into Z3 is what is question given? 5 plus 4i. See the multiplication, ordinary multiplication. How to multiply the two brackets? For algebraic function x plus y into x. Similarly, you multiply. That's enough for you. 3 5s are 3 into 5, 3 into 5, 3 5s are 15, 3 into 4i. See, I write the line for you. 3 5s are 15, 3 into 4i. Similarly, minus 7i into 5, minus 7i into 5. Again, minus 7i into 4i, minus 7i into 4i. See, ordinary how to multiply the two brackets. Like that you multiply for the complex number for the multiplication. So 3 5s are 15. Again 3 4s are 12i. Minus 7i into 5. 7 5s are 35. Minus 35i. Minus 7 4s are what? 28. I into I is nothing but what? I square. I into I is what? I square. So now next step what? 15. I square. So first I take these two values. What is this value? I subtract it here. See the calculation. Minus 35 plus 12i. Because I take the imaginary value. Nearby only having. So first I do the imaginary part. 15 I write it as itself. Minus 35i plus 12i is nothing but what? Minus 23i. I square minus 28 into. What is the I square value? I square, remember it. Always I square value is what? Minus 1. Now 15 minus into minus is what? Plus. So 28 into 1 is what? Plus 28. I arrange it for real part. 15 plus 28 minus 23i. Now 15 plus 28 is what? 43 minus 23i. This is the equation 1. Similarly, come to the RHS. What is our RHS? Z1 into Z3 plus Z2 into Z3. First I find the value for Z1 into Z3. Very simple only. Z1 into Z3. Z1 is nothing but what? 3. What is our Z3? 5 plus 4. I refer the question. Z1 is 3. See, Z1 is 3. Z1 equal to 3. Z3 equal to what? 5 plus 5. Just I substitute here. 3 into 5 plus 4i. 3 5s are what? 15. 3 5s are 15. 3 4s are what? 12i. 15 plus 12i. Again, what is the next step? Z2 into Z3. Z2 is what? What is Z2 question given? Z2 is minus 7i. Z3 is what? As well as 5 plus 4i. Z2, what is our Z2 into Z2 is what? Minus 7i. Z3 is what? 5 plus 4i. I write it here. Z2 into Z3 minus 7i into 5 plus 4i. So multiply 7 5s are. 7 5s are minus 35i. So minus 7 into 4 is what? Minus 7 into 4 is what? Minus 28. See, listen carefully. It's minus 7i into 5. That is 7 5s are 35. Minus 35 into I. Again minus 7i into 4i. First multiply number with number. Real with 7 4s are 28. Minus 7 into plus 4 is what? Minus 28. I into I is nothing but what? I square. Next minus 35i minus 28 into I square is nothing but what? Minus 1. Now minus 35i minus into minus become plus 28. So rewrite now. So first we find. See the RHS part is what? Z1 into Z3 plus Z2 into Z3. We substitute here. Z1 into Z3 plus Z2 into Z3. Z1 into Z3 is nothing but what? Z1 into Z3 is what we find out? 15 plus 2i. Z2 into Z3 what we find out? Minus 35i plus 28. We write it the value. What is the result we get? We write it here. So 15 plus 12i minus 35i plus 28. So 15 plus 38 15 plus 28 is what? 43. 15 plus 28 is what? 43. Added real part with the real part. That's enough. The real part with the real part. Plus 12i minus 35 is what? Minus 23i. So what is the result we get? 43 minus 23i. For what is the first one also? First result also 43 minus 23i. First result also 43 minus 23i. Second result also what? 43 minus 23i. Second result also we get the same thing. So from 1 and 2 you write this. What is the question given as it is at right? Z1 plus Z2 into Z3 equal to Z1 into Z3 plus Z2 into Z3. Children, go through the first and second part in exercise number thoroughly and complete your what is the given homework as well as copy the sum properly. Some students are not doing properly for Wednesday, not listening the video for Wednesday and Thursday video. You listen properly. Every video I am going to take more than 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 1 or 2 times. If you go through means only easily you understand the complex number. This is a very easy chapter for you. Thank you children.